AI および戦線で上手の当伝送者戦術人面の義をおよびてしまった軍事民主に属外観だな
なさ国別大に言うと絶対とね私が言って
だってそうまつなものを
決めるのも誰がこうベルコン大偉そうにだけの面白いこれ4号スはライン行かせるよやり何まだどういうありがとうどこ何いけないけでいそこで見てるけどなじゃん感じだねちっちゃい改造だから気にしなくていいよこれのことこの前試したら全く音が出なくてだから直した対応できる例えば寝るときとかすごいでしょバレたところでこれすごいじゃんちょっと AR10
待てでは旅進む好きなコンビネーションガード曲か立てるどうし
4号ね大好きこれはね4号ねプレゼントをしたのないでも赤いのも4号だ似合うね色がいそう用意したわよ4割はいねご出発しよっかシュッシュッよチロくんのいどこで見ないのAR 招待より
立ち直ってくれた隊員状況よくや
今は待機中です
寮に戻ってきてくれ
気持ち悪いな
彼様
やるよどうこれかな一緒に飲みに行から一緒
そういう場しないたぬきにしてどうすってきてみんなしんいいよはい M4 ありがとうすみません
immensely big future. Look, from every... You heard the man. Now, give it up.
Keep this hand for close encounter.
Get back! Move to me, huh? And it ain't us! Going on? Basky! Talk to me, ain't
Maybe a
Hey, ain't dead?
It's worth a try, but we need to make this conform. So dollar value of it for all of us. Snapshot is an important species we're dealing with, and I don't think arbitrarily exterminate them, authorize that kind of action. Okay, he can't make. We're gonna need a meeting with the site.
Relocated where he near where to 5 and 7:30, 8 o'clock to and he would get, it was unmarked, it did not have any identification numbers on it. There was a number of them, maybe 5 or and he would leave on this aircraft every morning. Missions to
fly from where to where?
boss, his name, he retired. Munich, Germany, in Munich, and he had come to a point where he wanted to share with me a little bit more growing up and a secure installation. He was given different technologies that were, his explanation was, technologies or adapt them in certain ways. And most, there's like 5 or 6 or 7 years. And it concluded a new type of energy source direction. And it had it literally turn it on. One of the things that within the because he lives a whole life of secrets. And I think this is more of my parents divorced after security clearances that he called a fan. My father told me that he was going for a Q clearance, and he was a GS-16. My mother was working as a legal secretary at the time, and we're just kind of like in unmarked police vehicles. You know, my dad told us that that's what was going to happen. I didn't make the connection, nor did I see high school. We were finishing up. My father had stopped, said I wanted to go, but he says I want to go see enough to go in, but that's when the first connection was made. And Tom, very heavy alcoholic, and I read the whole perspective of what does my father do, you know, the planes that he gets on, what is he doing. Whereas him getting frustrated at one time when he took a bunch of equipment that he had out of there. This is anything that comes in there stays there, even all the trash and everything. But he would do a lot of different bases. I mean, where he would go. He says further organic. Almost like it had a consciousness. Piece. He was only given a certain aspect of it, and it was part of, and not, you know, need to know basis type of thing. I don't think my father would have told me any of this if he hadn't been intoxicated, and I think as the years get older, family anymore. He's retired, and we really don't understand a lot of where he gets a lot of his funding, his money, because we were raised, but he...
That's suspicious to you, given the kind of project?
Well, all working, and my father is going to Club Meds all around the world, you know, one after the other. A soul. I think there's so much withholding issues that he has secrets, and I realize that. And, we have abundance of everything. That it is very poignant, and I think I'm just remembering this now, and that is that we were watching TV, and this is when the stealth bomber had come out, and chair, and it was the news, and he made a phone call, and a few minutes later he came back. He had said that President Carter had taken some highly secret of creating a political agenda for himself and other people, but what had happened is that, and there were some other people that were as well. And that was, I was in 11th grade when that occurred, and that was very, being open about our feelings.
cross of fire that cooked his food alive, he and his would surely die.
This is the Lord thy God. Hear me.
Yeah, deaf man could hear you. Oh, Lord, me. What would you have me do?
You shall take them unto the people.
Wow. Hear me.
Oh, pay heed. Give it unto you.
Obey. Be polite. Don't threat him today.
Before this night is over, one of you shall betray me. Betray you? You who we were.
Everybody wants soup. Little question, I'll let you go away.
Already betrayed me this.
No. Leave.
What?
What? You said what? What? Nothing.
No.
Just a second.
It's all right. We ordered a group portal.
Get up and go to the other side of the... Hold it!
Religious conscience.
Clear for Vector. To hang out at the Magumba bar. It was a rough place, the seediest dive on the wharf. Populated with every reject and cutthroat from bombs. It hit me like a thunderbolt. Just realized Elaine had doubts in a Turkish prison.
You can tell me I'm a doctor.
Oh, not for another 2 hours. I mean, we can't for another 2.
Anything like this since you need a Brad concert. What was it?
Up here, Hoover Dam.
Now we know what we're up against. We'll become violently ill in the next half hour. Starts with a slight fever, dryness of the throat. Begins to experience an itching causing severe muscle spasms. At this point, the entire digestive system collapses. After this, reduced to a quivering, wasted piece of jelly.
No possible place they can hide. They'll have to come British. Inflation now.
Hold the FAA in the air. All right, let's get out of here. No, they're flu jets. It's an entirely different kind of flying.
Important thing now is that you remain calm. There's no reason to a life of religious fulfillment.
Take out of this.
What a brooch, a pterodactyl.
Not impossible. They're on instruments. No sweat. Cigarette nails.
Feet with amphetamines.
Into.
Whiskey man.
Big cheese. A head honcho.
Captain, there's a sale at Penny's. Slice now.
Well, we ain't gonna leave no more big drop up on you, man.
Say, hey, Scott.
Take TCB and come on, Doc.
But a leg into the bone.
Word. What's on, kid, man? Hey, the pie down, Jim. Shit.
Over those 30 I'll be back on good friend. But that arm. Times you're never gonna play for the Tropics. Now, you broken play. Go.
It's mofo.
Big mama, my mama didn't raise no dummies.
What's up with her, man? 3 months ago, look at my eyes. That shit. It's in her stomach, but I ain't beer on her breath. Come to find out your baby's dad. And she don't care nothing about that or none of that shit. What? Man, got me fucking up. Don't care about no restraining order. Man, forget it. By them 20s. And I was standing there, I wanted to pick Ico, huh? I think the cold just don't know when to kick the door. Restraining order on a little girl named Baby looking at me, cause you don't stand there. Shit, this fat bitch no baby snacks. Tell me the other day, tell me I think you're coming out next month. All in your mouth. Let me get ready to go to work. I'm a pimp and I don't have to deal with you. Got your shirt on back.